If you applied for a university here in the Netherlands, you expect a response from the school within 2 weeks. You know for sure this is my stand. This was my experience with the schools that I applied to. In my previous video, I mentioned that I applied to 3 universities. All 3 universities gave me a response within 2 weeks. So if you would like to apply to any university here in the Netherlands, expect to get a response within 2 weeks. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jamie Adams, and I did get a message from some of you asking me about the universities that I applied to here in the Netherlands. So I'm making this video in response to those questions. Someone said he would like a list of all the universities in the Netherlands as well. So I hope this video is helpful to you and to anyone else who is planning on coming to the Netherlands for master's, bachelor's, or whatever study it is you would like to come here for, maybe PhD as well. Although I applied to 3 universities, all in the north of Netherlands, I understand that this might be different for you, and that's why I'm making this video to be as comprehensive as possible to help those of you who don't necessarily want to be in my school. So basically, I'm going to tell you how you can apply to all the schools here, or whatever school you have chosen to apply to in the Netherlands. First of all, before I go into the details, there are 2 types of higher education here in the Netherlands. There's the HBO and there's WO. If you think you enjoy academia, like research and researching basically, I think WO is more for you. But if you think you'd enjoy research and real life application of the research, then the HBO, which is the applied sciences, is more suited for you, I think. Personally, I went for the HBO. It would be nice to apply all that I'm studying into a real life complex problem, for instance for a company, and that's so far what I am doing. There's always a company problem, and then all of my research is focused around solving that problem. It's more like you do when you're working. Although do not think that this is there is no studies involved here. It's also a lot of research, but the research is towards solving a problem. So all your research is towards solving a problem. It's kind of like you're working in the field. So with WO is completely different. It's like you're studying in like an academic settings all through. It's research. I don't think there's any organization you're applying it to in WO. Without explaining too much about these 2 type of courses, these 2 type of universities, I believe that if you do a little bit of research on this, you would just find what suits you best. You could decide to go for WO, or you could decide to go for a HBO studies. I also got a question from some subscribers who were asking me if I would be kind enough to apply for them, or if I do this as a service, if I apply to schools on behalf of other people. Unfortunately, at this time, I am not doing that. I do not do consultancies, and I cannot do that for you as well. But the process is very, very simple, and that's why I'm making this video, so you can do it on your own. I believe that anyone can do it on their own. It's not that big of a process to apply to the universities. I'm going to show you a website where you can find all the list of the universities in the Netherlands. You can select which university you would. So this website has all the information that you need. This website is basically going to show you all the schools in the Netherlands and all the study programs that these schools are offering. As soon as you find this website, all you need to do is filter and see which school you want to go to, or just filter to, if you have no idea which school you want to go to, you can filter to which location you want your school to be in. If you do not want that, if you don't want to filter to location, you can also filter to what course you want to study in the Netherlands, As soon as you've done this, then I think you would see the list of schools that you can select from. Currently, there's a lot of schools here in the options. You can see there's a lot of master's courses and as well as some bachelor's courses as well that are being offered here. This website will help you through it. You can also find some scholarship options here in this website where you can select from. The scholarship options are not all applicable to every country. You can see some of them say Vietnamese students only or Vietnamese citizens only. Some of them say for only Brazilians, and just like that, there are a list of scholarships here, but not all of them are applicable to your country. As soon as you find the one that is applicable to your country, for instance, I know that some here are applicable to Africans and non-EU countries in general. Just if you do a little bit of research on the list of these scholarships, then you find which one is applicable to your country. That's if you want a scholarship, which I believe most people will be interested in. So as soon as this is done, you have found which university you want. You can also filter based on the location. Take for instance, you want to stay in Amsterdam. You know for sure that you want to stay around Amsterdam. Then you can filter the search based on this location, and once you've done that, all the schools that are available in all the courses that are being offered in Amsterdam will show up. Sometimes some schools have campuses in other location, so if you're particular about being in the capital, then you can just filter based on that. As soon as you found the course for you and you found the location for you, then you can go to the school website. Like I said before, I wanted to be in the north of the Netherlands, so I chose 3 universities. I applied to 3 universities. The first one was Groningen University. The second one was NHL Student, and the third one is my current university, Hanze University. So these 3 universities are in the north, which is where I wanted to go to. And like I said, you just have to filter to the location that you want to go to if you have one at mind. If you don't, you can just filter based on the courses that you want to do. This is not a difficult process, and I think once you have that done, the next thing you need to do is to apply. The application process is you go to the school website and check exactly how the application process goes. For most schools, you have to apply on a website called StudyLink. So the website is where all your applications are. You can track. It's a very convenient website. Like I said, the Dutch people are very efficient. So you can apply on there, and you can see all the courses that you've applied for, all the schools that you have applied to. It's a really organized way. On StudyLink, the only information that you're going to be asked for is your diploma, your certificate, your diploma or certificate, your international passport, just to make sure that it's not about to expire. A link will be sent to your email, and you can follow that to apply. The process is, it's really easy to do on your own. You just have to follow the instructions that come to your email, and then it's all done. In 2 weeks you get a response. Sometimes you get a positive response, sometimes you get a conditional acceptance, and finally you could get a rejection letter. Most times if you have a conditional acceptance, it's because they want extra information. Take for instance, you did not apply with English proficiency and they want that. They could ask you to provide that one, and you just have to write the exam to fill in your English, to fill in that last request from the school. With all this being said, I believe that it is easier for you now to apply for a university here in the Netherlands. You have more information, and if you don't have all the information yet, or you need more information from me just feel free to ask the question below. If it's a quick response, I'm going to respond back really quickly. But if it's a long response, and I'll consider making it into a video for everyone to benefit from. I hope this video was helpful. Let me know if it was helpful, and let me know if there's something else I could do to improve the video for you. I'll see you in my next video, where I'll be talking about how you can work and school in the Netherlands, and if you should work and school in the Netherlands, or if it's a possibility for you to work and school in the Netherlands. So I'll see you in my next video, and thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't. See you.